England international Lauren Hemp says she always dreamed of being nominated for the Women's Ballon d'Or award. The 24-year-old is one of 3 Lionesses up for the award, which is widely recognized as the most prestigious individual accolade in football. Chelsea pair Lauren James and Lucy Bronze complete the English representation on the female list, while Hemp's Manchester City teammates Khadija Shah and Yude Hasegawa are also nominated. It's very special. I just feel so grateful to be recognized by people, not only in this league, but across the world. Hemp told BBC Sport, "It takes a lot for me to look back and see how far I've come. I've always dreamed of being on lists like this and to be nominated, so it's a step in the right direction." The ceremony takes place on Monday at the Théâtre du Châtelet in Paris at 1945 GMT. Lions striker Ada Hegerberg won the inaugural Ballon d'Or in 2018, and since then, Barcelona captain Alexia Putellas has won the award twice. Retired American forward Megan Rapinoe was honored in 2019, and Spain international Aitana Bonmati was crowned last year. There was no award in 2020 because of the COVID-19 pandemic. If you had told me 10 years ago that I would be in this position, I would probably have laughed at you, City and Jamaica striker Shaw told BBC Sport. It goes to show that the game is evolving, and we're growing. It's an individual award, but the players I have around me make me look good. It's a special moment for us at City. All our efforts and hard work is being recognized. Shaw finished top scorer in the Women's Super League last season, but Manchester City missed out on the title on goal difference. She was also named the PFA Women's Players Player of the Year and the FWA Women's Footballer of the Year. "She's such a fox in the box," said Hemp. "In the seasons I've played with her, she's come out on top and always finishes top goalscorer. She is great to have in the team." Shaw said any of her teammates could have been nominated after a strong year for City, despite not delivering any silverware. "A lot of players in our team could be on that list," added the 27-year-old. "The overall effort we put in every day to not just score goals, but improve. I am hard on Hemp. If she gives me a bad cross, I am going to be on her. If I don't score, she will do the same. She is a grafter and she buzzes around the pitch. She is an unbelievable player. I just know when she is out there, I have to be ready. I love playing with her. I enjoy it each and every day." The sky is the limit for Hempo. Hemp said it usually takes her a long time to process her achievements, but she has already realized the significance of being nominated for the Ballon d'Or. "We're surrounded by amazing players week in, week out," she added. "It pushes us on to be so much better. I take a lot of pride in being a grafter, like Shaw says, and giving my all every single time I put on that shirt. If everyone is playing well, it makes me feel like I'm playing well too. It's a really proud moment." Arsenal set sights on Bryan Mbeumo as injury crisis deepens. Insider. Arsenal are weighing up a bid to sign Brentford star Bryan Mbeumo after his brilliant start to the season with the West London club. This is according to former Man United and Tottenham scout Mick Brown, who remains very well connected within the game, as he exclusively told Football Insider that they are keeping tabs on the winger's progress with a move in mind. Mbeumo, 25, has scored 8 goals in his first 9 league games so far this season. After his brace against Ipswich Town, inspiring interest from some of the country's top clubs including Arsenal. Brown previously told Football Insider the Gunners want to strengthen their right wing position in the transfer window. It is said that the club's recruitment team are said to have taken note of his versatility, and he is also capable of playing as a striker or slotting in behind the center forward. Concerns have grown in recent weeks about the lack of strength and depth in Mikel Arteta's side, and they are now expected to turn to the transfer market for solutions. Virgil van Dijk's subtle dig at Arsenal rival over Liverpool goal was easy. Virgil van Dijk has admitted it was easy for him to lose his marker when he scored Liverpool's first equalizer in their 2-draw against Arsenal. Bukayo Saka gave Arsenal an early lead with a smart finish, before Van Dijk equalized after losing Thomas Partey to head home a Trent Alexander-Arnold corner. Mikel Merino then restored Arsenal's lead with his first goal for the club, but a late strike from Mohamed Salah rescued a point for the Reds. Speaking after the game, the Liverpool caption said, "It's a very tough place to come. Teams have noticed that over the years. They have created a solid team and make it difficult for everyone. To come back twice is a good thing. We take the point, that's the feeling. When I was marked by Thomas Partey, he only looked at me, so it was quite easy to get away from him. You need a bit of luck, and I was there to tap it in. I try to be important on every set piece we have. You play here, they create momentum, so you have to be ready to fight. That was the message. 1 point. We take it. We move now to the Carabao Cup." Partey was forced to deputise at right back against Liverpool, with Ben White moving inside to partner Gabriel Magalhaes. William Saliba was suspended, while Ricardo Calafiori and Takahiro Tomiyasu were both out injured. When asked about the impact the changes to his back four had on the game, Gunners boss Mikel Arteta said, "I don't know, it's what it is. We had 5 injuries in the backline. We have to adapt to it. We'll continue to adapt. It's a situation that we have, support them, praise the players because the courage they played today was unbelievable. And keep going. Timber was so willing. The team and the medical staff have done a great job," Arteta said. "We gave ourselves the chance to compete. I don't know the extent of the injury, if there is one. The same with Big Gabi. Continued to go. I don't know the extent of the injury, but he could not run. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's the knee joint or the ankle." Exclusive. Arsenal and Liverpool competing for transfer of 19-year-old with world-class potential. The 19-year-old looks an elite prospect after impressing in the Juventus first team since last season, and it's not surprising to see that big clubs from the Premier League are paying close attention to him. Sources with a close understanding of the situation have informed Cardiff Arsenal are big admirers of Yildiz and would be keen to sign someone of his profile to take the burden off Bukayo Saka in that area of the pitch. Liverpool, meanwhile, are understood to be monitoring Yildiz amid doubts over Mohamed Salah's future, with the Reds sure to be in need of a top-quality replacement if the Egypt international leaves at the end of his contract next summer. Kenan Yildiz transfer. Could we see him join Arsenal or Liverpool? Yildiz surely won't be easy for the likes of Arsenal or Liverpool to sign, but we know that the best players tend to find it hard to say no to offers from the Premier League. Yildiz has 3 goals and 2 assists so far this season, and Juventus fans will no doubt hope they can avoid selling him for as long as possible. 3 words can describe Darwin Núñez, but Liverpool debate is now over. Inconsistent, infuriating, irrepressible. All 3 words might have been used to describe Darwin Núñez over the course of his Liverpool career so far. Against Arsenal, though, the Uruguayan turned in a performance that should absolutely put to bed debate about whether he has the credentials to be a major influence for the Reds this term. Even before the trip to the Emirates, it had been a good week for the striker. After being called off the bench to replace the injured Diogo Jota against Chelsea last weekend, he put in a mammoth shift to help Liverpool over the line at Anfield, without ever really troubling Robert Sanchez in the Londoners' goal. 3 days later, he was the match winner at the Red Bull Arena as the Reds battled to a 1-0 victory over RB Leipzig. With Jota still sidelined, there was little doubt that Liverpool's number 9 would be afforded a starting berth against Arsenal, and, while he didn't get on the scoresheet, his work rate and hold-up play was essential in helping his side getting a result in the capital. That he managed to cap off his display with an assist for Mohamed Salah shows what an asset he can be at the top end of the pitch. Certainly, Arne Slot will hope this is the beginning of a productive spell in the final third for Núñez. Erik ten Hag sacked by Manchester United reports. Manchester United have sacked manager Erik ten Hag after a 2-1 defeat to West Ham capped off a miserable start to the season that left them 14th in the Premier League table, according to reports today. United, who lost 3-0 at home to Arne Slot's Liverpool in September, have won just 3 Premier League matches this season and are also without a victory in the Europa League. There will be more to follow. We'll bring you the very latest updates, pictures and video on this breaking news story.